It's your girl, the goddess. I'm back. Y'all, listen. I know I said what I said, and I know I said I was done after that last video. I had to come back. Y'all, I got another message for that ass. Okay, so a few times the golden child card had popped out in my reading, right? So I'm like, dang, I ain't never do no message on the golden child. All right, so if y'all seen the movie, right? The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. It was in 1986 is when that film was aired. It says, I'm gonna read it. Ooh, the release date is 12/12. I never knew that. Wow, 12/12 is like a spiritual number for me. Okay, so it says after a Tibetan boy, the mystical golden child is kidnapped by the devil. I'm sorry, by the evil Sardo Nums. Humankind's fate hangs in the balance, but he is the devil in the movie. He played the devil. On the other side of the world in Los Angeles, the priestess Ki Nong seeks the chosen one who will save the boy from death. When Nong sees social worker Chandler Jarrell or Eddie Murphy on television discussing his ability to find missing children, she solicits his expertise and despite his skepticism over being chosen. Now 12/12. Okay, so in this movie, right? It said a Tibetan boy, right, was kidnapped because he's a golden child. He has special abilities. Tell me why all this time I didn't know it's a girl. I don't know if they was trying to play mind games with the, transgender thing. But why would you, in the description of the movie, you say a Tibetan boy, da 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 da? But whole time this is a girl. The golden child is a female, but they had her looking like a boy. So in the movie, the child has special abilities. Dreams, can heal naturally, can bring things back to life, can have dreams about stuff and then it happens, right? So it never talks about the origins of the child, like the parents and stuff like that. But in order for you to be a golden child, you have to be descendants. Your parents had to be golden children in order for you to be a golden child. Whether if it was mother, father, both, whatever. So when it comes to twin flames, twin rays, um, divine partners and stuff like that, when you have a child with your soulmate or your twin ray or your twin flame or your divine partner, you create a multi-dimensional being with superficial gifts and abilities beyond this world. That's why you have karmics that come in to intercede. They come in to um delay. Karmics come in to deter you from your path so that you do not connect with your divine soulmate so that you and your partner can fulfill your soul mission. I'm getting chills, bitch. Can fulfill your soul mission on this earth and walk righteously like how God wanted you to. Creating babies out of love, not out of lust, not out of, you know, hatred or fidelity and you don't create children out of that type of energy because then you place on them generational curses. And when you create a child of pure love with your divine partner, you create such a you create a golden child because it's two pure bloodlines that comes together to form one. Some women have the ability to only birth golden children, like the eggs, her eggs, golden eggs. Some women out there have golden eggs. That is a real thing, like not physically, but metaphysically. We okay. So, also these children, they have dreams, and if you have any children that are having dreams, and they're vivid dreams, and they are, telling you things as when children have dreams, don't ask them, did you have a bad dream? Did you have a good dream? No dream is bad or good. All dreams are like visions. You have to decipher, you have to help your child decipher what the dreams mean by interpreting it for them when they tell you what happened in the dream. So if a child wake up and said, "Mom, I had a dream," or "Dad, I had a dream," you say, "Okay, 6:22 on the clock. What happened in the dream? Do you remember anything? Did you see any animals? What do you mainly remember in the dream? What were you focused on? Where were you? What time of the day did it appear to be? Was it a familiar place? Did you see any familiar faces? Any familiar smells? Were there any symbols, any pictures, any did you hear any songs, any you know what I'm saying? You have to dissect your child's dream for them to help them interpret what the dreams mean, because some children know that they're having dreams because they're still on that pure level, but they can't interpret what their dreams mean. So sometimes it's the parent job to say, okay, let me get a notebook. Let me help decipher what this means, because your child might be putting you on to something that haven't even happened yet. This is not for everybody as well. This is for the ones who have faith in the Most High. These are for the parents who do not always put their faith in the medical industry. These are the people who do not depend 100% on doctors. These are for the people who do not believe in all them vaccinations, because when you vaccinate, from every point of the appointments that they set for you to vaccinate every so often, if you look at a vaccination list from, let's just say, for 1970. Okay, this is a perfect example. We're gonna go back as far as 1983. So the children birth to 6 years recommended CDC vaccine schedule in 1983 only listed 10. In 2015, there's 37. How you go from 10 to 37? So what they do is, when they vaccinate your child, they put a cap on their DNA. We're supposed to evolve, we're supposed to ascend, transition into higher states every so often. Especially after you pass the test that God give you and all that, you ascend so that you can, to a higher calling. And you don't always vibrate on low frequencies. That's not what's up. To just be like, oh, let me vibrate on a low frequency. Let me be oblivious. You know what I'm saying? So that I cannot be held accountable for the things that I don't know. That's not how it works. Okay, we're gonna go back. Now, what I said, 1970, we're gonna go back further from 1983 to 1962. In 1962, They were only giving children 5 doses: polio, smallpox, and DTP. Then in 1980, it went from 10 to 24. So these are just examples as to like, if you're not vaccinating me up to try to kill me by putting foreign objects into my body, then what are you doing? Not everybody can dream. Not everybody have these psychic abilities. Not everyone has that bloodline. So if they could put a cap on you because they can't control you, but when they put a cap on you, they can control you, meaning you're just like everyone else. You're no different from the rest. It's just like that movie Jumper. Remember when people had the ability to teleport and jump through time, and then it became against the law for you to be able to jump, and then people started like getting cast out from society, couldn't work, couldn't do, so they had to survive, and they was in survivor mode. So what they was doing, they was jumping into buildings and robbing the bank stores and all that. Bitch, you ain't gonna hire me because I got these special abilities. Okay, bitch, I got to take in order to survive out here. I got to take something. You feel me? But they made it against the law for you to have special abilities. I don't get it. Like, no. Protect the children at all costs. Protect any adults who still have pure, childlike, innocent energy at all costs, because it's either you're going to be chosen or they're going to choose to mark you off on the list as they go. This shit's serious. And it's not a game. 1204 on the clock. Rest in peace. It's getting serious out here. Y'all, ain't enough TikTok, ain't enough social media in the world that's gonna distract me from what's really going on out here. And just because I post this on 1221 on the clock, just because I post these videos and all that, that's because I'm staying in contact. I'm just getting the messages out. But time is winding down. Y'all think we in a war? Baby, the spiritual war has been going on for a very long time. A very long time, since the beginning of time. And Earth has had enough. All that, they tried to make a movie about purge and all that. No, the Earth is going to purge itself from things that no longer serve it. Purge, that's y'all version of purge. Killing, robbing, stealing, raping, all of that. That's one way to purge. But then you have a natural purge where the hotter it get, baby, all that ducking and hiding y'all doing, thinking that you could be out in the sun all day, thinking that you can do your daily activities and routine in the heat, baby, the skin is getting to boiling, the pots is getting hot, the flesh is turning red. Y'all hoes got to get up off this block. And that coming from the divine, baby. Give us our shit back. Land. How you gonna sell land that don't belong to you? How you gonna sell air that you never created? How you gonna put a price on water that was here from the beginning of time? How you gonna charge for internet when the ethers are free, baby? We all have direct access to the ethers, but y'all charging us for the internet, Lord. Y'all charging us for lights, Lord. Y'all charging us to breathe, Lord. I bind and I rebuke that on up. 1441 on the clock. But yeah, that was my message for y'all. I just want to get that out there because there's somebody out there that y'all finna start waking up. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Cause these kids need to be protected, baby. These kids need to be protected. And I just shuffled it at one time and then structure popped out. Structure is going to solve a lot of issues. Structure is going to solve issues in your finances. Structure is going to solve issues within your community. Structure is going to solve issues within your love life, within your business. Love you guys. Till next time. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for tuning in with the goddess. The goddess. The goddess. The goddess.